Hi everybody and welcome to cEDH TV with a very interesting Commander pod. Let's begin with the usual. First up we have Sumim playing Grix's Pirate with Malcome and Smasher. I'm obviously inside the game and I'm playing Sisay Weatherlight Captain with Drevi Emil and Cradle and stuff. But now things are getting a tiny bit strange. Jordan is here and playing Nath. So far, so good, trying to make people discard cards, generating tokens, use those to sacrifice those into Rasaketh, or win with a Protein Hulk combo. He really likes when people are discarding cards. Now here we have with us as well Black Coffee playing his teamer Xyris, that is benefiting when people are drawing cards. Both of these commanders are basically building an army on wheels here. And as you might have noticed, this video is a little bit longer than normal, which means you're definitely gonna see a lot of snakes and elves here. But you will truly see a lot of what all of these commanders are trying to achieve. Alright, let's start the match.
Advising it to go find a blue-black source. I'm gonna play a Mana Crypt, and then I'm going to play my commander Malcome.
Okay, let's draw. Play a Mox Diamond, a Wooded Foothills, crack that for a Tiger, and play a Tinderwall.
A Chromox, exiling Destiny Spinner, Forest, tap the Forest for a Mana Bolt.
I'm gonna draw a card. I'm gonna play a Windswept Heath that I'm gonna sacrifice. I'm gonna find a Taiga and cast Deathrite Shaman, and then I'm passing the turn.
I will play a Shivan Reef for turn to go to combat with Malcome. So I'll hit you for 2.
Alright, 38.
Untap, draw, and gamble.
All good.
We could just pick one since it's less than 6.
I
One
will
How
to
you
four.
gonna do D8?
I have a D8
1,
here,
2, 3,
so
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay,
number 1.
so 1.
Mana drain.
That goes.
I'd like to sack the Tinderwolf 2 red and play Dark Side.
Yeah, you get 2 from me.
0 from me, I'm a good person.
I have 2.
4, pull 4, untap the Mox Diamond and cast Xyris.
That's good.
That's good, I'll pass.
Untap. I'm gonna play a Swamp, and a Forest, and a Swamp for Nath.
I pass on Nath.
If he resolves, then I pass the turn.
Untap, draw a card. I wanna play Marsh Flats. I wanna sacrifice Marsh Flats. Attack the Plateau on this Taiga and cast Grenzo Havoc Racer for 2 red. Going to combat with my Deathrite Shaman straight forward at Sumeme for 1.
I shall take it.
I have a trigger from the Grenzo exile into top part of your library.
It is a Wheel of Misfortune.
Oh dear.
Can't cast it, it goes away, and I pass the turn.
At the end of your turn, you can cast a Whir of Invention.
I
What
pass
do you
on the
get?
Word of Invention.
Yeah, I pass for it.
We'll go get my Pyre of Heroes. Pay 2, tap, sacrifice a creature. Search your library for a creature card that shares a creature type with the sacrificed creature and has converted mana cost equal to 1 plus the creature's converted mana cost. Put that card onto the battlefield, then shuffle your library. Activate as a sorcery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I
I'm
am
scared.
going to bring a Fathom Fleet Captain.
Is that just a random 2 mana cost pirate?
It is a 2 mana cost Pirate of Menace.
Then you're gonna go get Glinthorn Buccaneer.
Yeah, I think he wins here.
Try Force of Will, exiling Impact to Negation.
Of no response to the Force of Will. Exiled. With the 1 floating, a blue. I'll play a Warkite.
And that is also
I'll have enough
just
mana to win this
random
turn.
2 cast pirate here.
This one's kind of relevant. Whenever he attacks, target creature loses all abilities and has base power and toughness 0/1, so he can get rid of Hate Bears when he attacks. Sacrifice Warkite to Pyre of Heroes, finding Glinthorn Buccaneer. He won't still be attacking when they're made, or will he?
Is it in a combat? right? Because
Yes, no, actually it works. So you can win this turn. So what happens
Okay, I
is
can.
you attack, you connect, but you have to connect, which
Yeah, I have to connect.
actually might be problematic. You're not gonna connect with both. But if you connect
yeah,
with
so-
both, you make 2 treasures. He's still actually attacking, so you can still activate his ability with those 2 treasures and then go infinitely. But if anyone here just blocks the Glinthorn, you only make 1 treasure and then you don't have the mana to win.
So I'm not able to win this turn, sadly.
Correct. There are actually
And
blockers.
everyone has a Malcome at Jordan again, making a treasure. And then I will pass the turn.
Untap, draw. I'll swing at you, Mons, for 3.
I will take 3 damage from that thing, and we both draw 3 cards, right?
We both draw 3 cards, yeah.
Cool.
And I will make 3 saints. I'll play a Verdant Catacombs, crack it, Tropical Island. Yeah, I will just have to pass there.
I'll untap, I'll take 1 damage from Mana Bolt. Draw a card. Sumame, I'll make you discard a card at random, please. So it's a 5.
So that's the second one, right?
The
Is a
last
Fluster
one,
Storm.
I'll make enough for you. I'll draw. I'll play a Guy's Cradle.
Editing note,
Okay.
after everyone discards a card, Glinthorn triggers, we all take a damage and you make 3 treasures. That's very scary. It is good to force someone that is really scary, threatening to win, to discard a card with Nath. It's just that we figured out a little bit later that whenever he discards, he's generating 3 treasures and everyone takes damage because of his Glinthorn Buccaneer, so yeah. Oops.
There you go, I'll pass the turn.
I think we might lose still. I'm gonna untap. I'm gonna draw a card. I don't have much, guys. I'm going to tap Guy's Cradle for 3 green and use 2 of those to cast Collector Oof that I drew from you. So this is gonna make it, teamwork. This is gonna make it impossible for you to activate your treasures. You're gonna do a lot of damage, but you don't go infinite. With the remaining green mana here, so white, tap dark, Left Shaman to exile a land from you, Black Coffee, to cast my commander Sisay. And then I pass the turn to you and hope you don't have removal for this.
Untap, draw a card. Collector Roof is very bad.
He's a good boy.
Cast a Magda. There's something to do with treasures still. I'm going to go to combat with Malcome at Jordan again. And I will make a treasure, the 5 of them.
Do you have exactly 5 treasures right now?
I do.
Nice.
I'm gonna pass the turn.
Draw for turn. I would like to swing Xyris at you.
Yeah, 30, no block.
Okay.
So you draw 3.
We both draw 3. I'll make 3 more snakes.
You got yourself an army over there.
I'll play a Scavenging Grounds. I'd like to play a Windsor Change.
That is not the discard effect, right? That's just shuffle into
That's
library.
just shuffling. Each player shuffles, counts cards in the hand, and shuffles that many into their library, and then draws that many cards. I have 5 cards in hand.
I have 7.
I have 6.
Have 2.
Okay.
You're going to make 13 snakes total. The Windsor Change was actually really risky and I would say a misplay, but it just has happened that Samim didn't think about it. He can actually activate his Magda in response to the Windsor Change, finding the Niv Misset, and with the wheel, he's basically drawing a lot of cards. He can now kill the Collector Oof with the Niv Misset triggers, but he didn't do this. Luckily. Alright, I have a new hand of 6, and I gotta say, I preferred my old hand.
I'm sorry to hear that. I'll just pass it down.
Upkeep, I'll take 1 damage from Mana Bolt. Coffee, I'll get you to discard a card at random.
I've got 5 cards.
3.
2, 3, and Guy's Cradle. Good shot.
Nice hit.
I'll draw a card.
You make a warrior too.
Play Gyre Reach Sanitarium.
Don't activate that one.
I'm gonna tap Cradle for 3 to attempt to cast Culling Ritual.
The snakes, no!
I have no response to Cooling Ritual.
5 treasures to Magda. Going to get an artifact or dragon. Curio.
I am losing 4 things on my board.
21 things, unfortunately.
I'm losing 1, 2, 3, 4 things from my board.
2, 3, 4 things from my board.
I am making
29.
make 20 black mana, 11 green mana.
I pass on your Rasakef.
I pass as well.
Yeah, yeah, I'll pass.
Pay 2 life and sacrifice Nath to search for a card.
Reality Shift, or try Reality Shift, as it can.
Nice.
Exiles, and then I
Manifest the top.
You get a
manifest.
manifest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. And then I'll search.
I think we kind of got him, but he has a lot of mana and we can grab whatever he wants.
Yeah. Well, that was
Yeah, I
originally
guess-
for the Glinthorn, but
I see. Luckily, he can't reanimate it because it went into exile here. Now, if you can't win, Jordan, you
Yeah,
kind of should
yes.
get something that kills that thing.
I agree.
But if you can win, totally go for the win here.
Don't think I covered this turn anymore. Ben Horn CMC is 3, right?
Yes, Glinthorn is a CMC free creature. Abrupt Decay kills it.
6 black and a green mana to recast Nath. Cast the Sadistic Hypnotist.
What
We'll
does
spend-
that creature do?
I can sacrifice a creature and target player discards 2 cards.
Yeah, I see. There's a problem
I
here.
just-
Do you have
I
a
just
creature to
spend it.
sacrifice?
Yeah, I've got my reality
Manifest.
shifted.
Ah, yeah, the
Manifest.
manifest creature. Genius.
I'll play a Deathrite Shaman to Abrupt Decay Glinthorn.
Glinthorn is dead.
Reality shift, Mons, have you discard 2 cards.
Yeah, I think we can fast forward this. I have
Sure.
currently 6 cards in hand. You can discard my entire
Okay.
hand if you want to.
Yeah, so I'll discard everybody's hand.
Yeah, I have no way to stop this.
do I?
Yeah, I discard these cards basically. Eldalon, land, Avon, creature, Ragavan.
I discard a Wheel of Fortune and Lotus Petal.
So we're
Lightning
discarding.
Bolt, First in Order, and as a saga.
So we're discarding 11 cards total?
Yep.
Okay, so I'll end up with 5 Elf Warriors, and I will pass the turn.
Untap, draw a card. It is a land. I'll hit somebody with Malcome, I guess. Hit Jordan again.
That's fair. That's understandable. I'll go to 24.
Make it, and I'll pass the turn.
Oh, no, me too. I'll play a land. I'll come at you for 3 then, Samumi.
I'll take 3.
You both draw 3 cards, and you make 3 snakes. I hope you draw some removal for that Nath player.
I'll tap 3 and cast a Time Twister.
With Time Twister on the stack, yeah, I'll go ahead and Chain of Vapor. Actually, he's gonna have to shuffle it into his library, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'll bounce your thingy, making us discard our hands.
Sure. I will not continue the change.
So now we shuffle our hands and libraries and draw 7.
Draw fresh 7. Yeah.
Yes. Hand, graveyard, and draw 7.
And I'll go up to
That's-
24 snakes.
A lot of snakes.
There's an enormous army of snakes, and there's an enormous army of elf warriors here.
So I will just have to pass the turn there.
Black copy discard card. Cool. 4.
And you get a Grenzo Havoc Razor.
Okay. I will
Very,
make
very
a,
good.
I'll draw.
I love that you're playing Granzo Havoc Racer together with your snake production capabilities here.
I'm gonna tap Cradle for 8 mana. I'm gonna spend 2 of it on a Sylvan Library. Cast Elves of Deep Shadow and an Elvish Mystic. Sanitarium, so each player draws a card and discards a card.
And I will make 3 more snakes.
Discard next turn Kevin.
I'm going to discard this forest.
March flats.
And I'll discard an Arid Mason.
So 2 floating left on the Cradle.
You two
I
are just
don't know,
building armies here with your commanders, actually. Scary.
We're gonna
They're pretty massive.
Yeah. Are you both playing like Greater Behemoth here?
I wish I was.
no. No, I don't play.
Chalice Void X's.
X is 2, okay.
And then with that, I will pass.
So I'm gonna draw a card. I'm gonna cast a Mana Crypt. I'm gonna play an Ancient Tomb land drop for turn. I'm gonna cast a Vizier of the Menagerie using Taiga and this one and this one. This is the one that can cast creature spells for colorless mana, and I get to look at the top card of my library, and I can't cast creature spells from the top of my library. The creature on top of my library happens to be a free CMC Mayhem Devil, so I will lose 2 life from the Ancient Tomb here. And
Very good.
I don't really want to attack anyone, so I pass turn here.
Untap. Bro, play Bloodstained Mire, play a Mox Diamond, pitching Arid Mesa.
There's a discard trigger, by the way, from Nath, for Nath. Yeah, he makes a warrior from this.
To combat, I guess, at Jordan. For
I agree.
keep bullying him. How many snakes and warriors do you guys have?
I kind of want to know this too.
I have 10 warriors.
I have 27 snakes.
27 snakes.
You can wait. You can kill. You can almost kill him here.
You can almost kill Jordan.
Yeah, you can hurt
See,
him really good.
me hitting him 10 with 2 every turn is getting us there. I just have to pass the turn after that, I think. So I guess I'm gonna actually cast Vile Smasher. Yeah, after that, I pass.
Chalice of the Void is all spells. Samumi, I'll hit you for 3.
I will take the 3, sacrifice 2 treasures, and I'm going to flash in a Notion Thief.
We'll let that resolve, and then in response,
So you attempt to lightning bolt the Notion Thief, and then the response Fierce Guardianship. Yeah, Notion Thief
Yeah.
stays on the board.
Also-
state. Oh yeah, you get the White Smasher. Nice.
4 damage, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're hitting 2, so we're hitting Jordan. It is relevant. So you take 4. Am I drawing
you're drawing 6.
4, 5, 6?
Yeah, Notion Thief is pretty good versus
Yeah,
those
what-
wheel starter. Jeez. By the way, when you sacrificed your land, Notion Thief wasn't in place. I couldn't hit this. But Sumeme, no, actually, Jordan, take 1 damage in your face.
I'm gonna play Ristic Study, and that'll be me passing turn.
So I actually think this is a misplay from Black Coffee. He has an army of 27 snakes. Those could definitely help out smashing some face. Looking around, the blockers aren't that many. And he's definitely gonna be able to rebuild his token production, even though a few is gonna die to swings.
So, Fierce Guardianship from Sumemi's Death Right, and you can lose 2 life. Sumemi will have you discard a card.
So here
Right,
comes a 7. It's card number 7.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mystery number 7 is a Cabal Ritual.
Ooh, fun. For you. Then I'll do myself a leverage. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'd like to attempt to cast Vanilla Devastation, X equals 10.
That is a pretty good.
Answer for this, Samumi?
I pass on Final of Devastation.
I pass as well.
I have a Ristic Study trigger.
I would, yes.
Then I pass.
Final of Devastation, Destruction, Overload 10, scarily resolves.
Right, so
You
attack
need-
Mons with 6 creatures.
6
Attack.
creatures
They all have
will kill
trample,
me.
so it should be less than 6.
No, they don't have trample,
Don't they get trample? It's 10?
get
Oh,
haste.
just haste.
just haste.
Okay.
So I will die if you send 6, exactly.
Okay, so. Alright,
So
well,
Coffee is actually going to kill you if you swing all out. But the problem for
I
you is
do.
that you can't kill Coffee because he has enough blockers because they don't gain trample.
But
Yeah,
he won't be able to
that's
kill you
all.
if he has to block.
that's true.
It's kind of cool to see a Final Devastation not being a that's been
There's just too many
X10
things.
just doesn't kill it. But
Yeah, I thought, yeah, usually you get Crater Hoof and then that gives everything tramp. Fuck me.
you don't you still don't have Hoof in your deck.
No, because I normally win through the Witherbloom Culling Ritual. Or not Culling Ritual, Chain of Smog.
Chain of Smog.
Yeah,
Yeah. There are 5 warriors at Tsumeme. So I think I'll Sadistic Hypnotist.
that's the
Well,
that's the
let me
creature
see
find
the
from
cards.
Final Devastation, the one that makes us
Yeah.
discard our entire hand. Interesting.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that before going to combat.
So I
I-
will have Cyclonic Grip.
Yeah.
I have no response to this.
So I'm sending 5 attackers at Tsumeme, and I'll send 6 attackers at
Me.
Mons, and then I'll have 9.
Wait, are you gonna force us to discard cards? Because I have a Mayhem Devil that can deal damage to you in response to all of that discarding stuff.
Well, he can kill you first, I guess.
But then I don't have a hand that he can discard away to few blockers.
Oh, true. He makes blockers by discarding. Yeah.
Correct. So he will not gain these 5, and he will not gain yours either if he kills. If he's
But also, if he makes you discard, you can ping his dudes, I guess.
yeah, but I'm pinging his face if he
Fair
discard. So you don't get any snakes, elves discard triggers from me or Sumeme because we die and our hand.
No, I'm doing the discards before combat.
Okay, so you haven't attacked yet.
So I'm gonna sacrifice another elf warrior and make Tsumeme discard 2 more cards.
Okay, we'll do.
So then I go up to 3, and then
Are you gonna take one again?
so as a monster, so whenever someone sacrifices a permanent, Mayhem can deal 1.
Yes, correct.
Okay, so then I'll take another damage. So then Tsumeme will do it again.
Yep, 2 more.
Yep, and then I'll do it again. So that's your hand, right?
So, yep.
So your hand's gone.
I have 5
Okay,
cards.
and then Black Coffee, I'll do it to you.
So you're at 11, I think, right?
Yes.
Now you're at 10.
No, he's
Yep.
he's at 11 after this. If he does it again, he's at 10.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I'll do and then Black Coffee will do it again. And then that's Black Coffee's hand. Yeah. Okay, and then Mons, I'll do it to you twice.
I have 1 card
I'll leave.
remaining after that.
Now I will go to combat. We'll send attackers at Mons and 5 attackers at Tsumeme.
That is going to kill me, and Sumeme dies as well, I think. One thing to note is that Jordan's life could be a little bit higher if he did things differently. He could have attacked first at me and Sumeme, killed us, then in the second main phase use his creature, sacrifice creatures to force Black Coffee to discard his hand without taking damage from the Mayhem Devil.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I'll block 2 of them and then die.
We'll pass it to
Perfect soon.
So the game has become quite clogged. 2 players remaining. Let's actually take a look at their board state.
I've got Xyris, 30 Snake, Heuristic Study, 5 Lane.
10 Elf Warriors tapped, an Elvish Mystic tapped. I have Nath of the Guilt Leaf, Deathrite Shaman, Elves of Deep Shadow, Sylvan Library, 10 Elf Warriors, Sadistic Mythos, Chalice of the Void, and a Forest, a Gyre Reach, and a Command Tower open.
Out at you for 33, with it flying.
32. Okay. Do we draw the cards before damage or after damage?
After
After.
damage.
After damage. Okay. So I will block 10 elves with 10 snakes.
I don't think you survive. I mean, even if you block everything, you still die.
Because I can activate Deathrite Shaman.
Yeah.
He only has to get 5 guys through because he's a 3 flyer you can't block, so you're at 5.
Yeah, so
Sorry, I made that game really messy.
it's okay. But I think the mistake you made is that you kind of king made him, because
Mhm.
if you just would have done the math, you could have calculated that this would have been your outcome and you would have lost. I think the right scenario
Yeah.
would have been to, after Final Devastation, not even activate that creature, because you just took damage from the Mayhem Devil and then just passed turn, strangely.
Yeah, maybe.
Or
yeah.
simply just swing everything at Black Coffee there would be maybe the right play there. By killing me and Sumeme, you kind of lost, I think.
Play of the game.
No, they don't have trample.
Don't they get trample? It's 10?
get
Oh,
haste.
just haste.
It's kind of cool to see a Final Devastation not being that's been
It's just too
X10.
many things.
just doesn't kill it. So the snakes were victorious. I have a small feeling that neither Jordan or Black Coffee knew what to do, as they probably haven't played this kind of pod with a lot of tokens in it that much. But really cool to see, you don't often see this huge token production besides Nigella. Take care guys, I'll see you around. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like what I do and you wanna support me, feel free to share my videos or even checking out my Patreon page. Also, purchasing cards from the TCG Players website using the affiliate link in the description below of the video will also help the channel grow. So a big thank you to all of you.